Right, so here we're going to do the solution for the Python Challenge 3C. So here, get someone to enter a new password twice to check the spelling mistakes. Then basically check if both the two passwords are a match, and we'll do that. So let's get them to enter two passwords. So P1 equals input, enter password. Put re-enter password. And I'll put P2, so I get into enter it twice. And I've got to check if P1 is equal to P2. If it is, print match, else mismatch. Doesn't matter. Doesn't say what to write, so we're doing that. So that's that done. Let's test it. Enter password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, mismatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Match. Perfect. Now, check if it's 8 or more. If it is printed accepted, else print invalid. So I'm going to assume it only matters if they match. No, it doesn't really say that. But so I'm going to check if they match. And then I'm going to put if the length of password 1 doesn't match when I check because they match is less than or equal to 8. I'm going to print too short. I could print otherwise too long, but oh, it is. If it is accept, if it is print invalid. Okay, so it's got the things. So I'll do invalid. I'm going to put too short. I'm going to add some more else. I'm going to print valid. There we go. Run it. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Match invalid too short. Why is it doing that? Let's have a look. If the length of P1 less than or equal to, oh sorry, that's wrong because I've done 8 there, so that's 8 or less. So there's a mistake. So that's why you should probably do greater than or equal to 8 and do valid. That would make more sense. And then do invalid, and then I'm going to put too short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could have done 7 or less, by the way, but I just think it looks weird that way. So greater than or equal to 8 is valid, otherwise it's too short. Then let's have a look. Check if there's at least one digit in the password. The code here checks if the string S has a digit in it. Contained digit will either be true or false. So basically, if you copy that code, it's not really going to be in the exam. They'll probably, if it was in the exam and they wanted this, they might give you a function called like isDigit. And then you would get the string and then it would return true or false. But it's a bit of a challenge, so we're just doing that. So now we've got to check if there is a digit in it. So here, only on the valid ones, I'm going to go like this. Now I'm going to change string. I'm going to change S to password 1. So basically, contains digit is going to either be true or false. So if contains digit, now you don't need to do equals true. You can do. But you can just do if contained digit and it'll either be true or false. But just for ease of reading, I'm going to put equals true, then put password has number. Otherwise, I'm going to put, it keeps on doing that on this online one. Print no number found. And then obviously there'll be other things you should do to correct that, but we're just messing around. QWERTYUYOP, QWERTYUYOP. Match valid, contains digit equals true. Contains digit is not defined. I spelled things wrong. My spelling's so bad now. Right. QWERTYUYOP. No number found. Right, and then we'll do 1. QWERTYUYOP. 1. QWERTYUYOP. And then password as number. So there you go. That's how you use that function. I would highly likely what would happen if this was an exam though, they would give you something like a function. They would say, right, you've been given a function. They won't just actually give it to you. So you'd put like contain digit text, and then it would return text. And so that's basically a function now that is a lot easier to understand. So if I just put if contains digit, and then what we P1, that's going to return true or false. I'll put true again. It does the same thing, but it's very likely they would give you a function rather than make you do that weird mapping. But you wouldn't get the function. They would just say there's a function called contains digit, which takes one parameter text and it returns true or false, which is what this does. But you would just get that. They wouldn't even tell you what it does. They would just say there's a function called contains digit that takes one parameter and it returns true or false if it's got a digit in it. And you would just need to use it, and you use it by doing it like that. So you do if contains digit, you send the parameter in, which is one of the passwords. They're the same, so it doesn't really matter which one. And then if it's true, then it's got a number in it. If it hasn't, it hasn't, obviously. So yeah, there you go. That is number 3. C.